Hi, grade 8. As you saw over at Mr. Hill's page of science, we had some errors in our test on viscosity the other day when we tested motor oil and power steering fluid. We're going to repeat the test today, but we're going to do it right this time. When we had the unusual results, I went to Miss Sunderland and I asked her, do you see anything wrong with this test? And she did. She pointed out that we used manila tag, or like a cardboard substance, for our ramps. And that was neat because we could draw our lanes on it and everything. But what it did do that we weren't anticipating was it soaked up the power steering fluid in the motor oil, outboard motor oil. So we need to repeat that. She suggested using a cookie tin. So our cookie sheet. So I've got a cookie sheet here. I've got a finish line. I've got a starting area. We're going to do the tests one by one. I will keep the new data. I'm going to share the data that we get tonight with you through the video, and also I'll give a copy to Miss Cannon so you guys can graph this tomorrow on the iPads, or I guess today on the iPads. Okay, here we go. This is the outboard motor oil, and this is at room temperature. And there's your time. 12.8 seconds for the motor oil, or the outboard motor oil at room temperature. By the way, the temperature of the motor oil at room temperature is 26 degrees Celsius. Now, the motor oil at 30 seconds in the microwave is at 33 degrees Celsius. Cool. This is 30 seconds in the microwave, 33 degrees, 11.4 seconds. Alright, science fans, here we are. We've been 1 minute in the microwave now, and we're still with the outboard motor oil. 41 degrees Celsius. 41 degrees Celsius. There you have it, 9.8 seconds. Okay, here's our sample of motor oil. It's been in the fridge, and it is at 10 degrees Celsius. From the fridge. Nearing the finish line. 17.1 seconds. Okay, and our final sample of motor oil was outside, and it is at 1 degree Celsius. Okay, this is our coldest sample at 1 degree Celsius. It's time to switch over to the power steering fluid. This is room temperature power steering fluid, and it is at 24 degrees Celsius. Room temperature power steering fluid, 10.6 seconds. After 30 seconds in the microwave, the power steering fluid is at 31 degrees Celsius. The result was a speedy 9.9 seconds. After 1 minute in the microwave, the power steering fluid is at 41 degrees Celsius. And the power steering fluid was 8.8 seconds at 41 degrees Celsius. That's fast. Here's our sample of power steering fluid that's been in the fridge. It's at 9 degrees Celsius. And there is the result for our fridge sample, 12.6 seconds. Our final sample of the night is power steering fluid that's been outside for a bit. It's at plus 2 degrees Celsius. And there's our final time of the night. It's 15.3 seconds. Alright, that's the great ramp test redo of 2013. What we're going to do now is take the data, we are going to put it into a graphical form, And from that, your challenge today, guys, is to interpolate and extrapolate data from that graph. Thank you so much, Mrs. Cannon, and thank you so much, Mr. S., for being our guest instructors today. Have fun, guys. I'm excited to see your results. Do a good job.